Hi guys. I hope everybody enjoyed the eclipse. It was fantastic. Um, and I hope everybody stayed safe. Um, I just thought I would talk a little bit for a while about this whole white supremacist thing and all the monuments being teared down. And, what's going on as a whole. Um, So the first subject I'm going to bring up here is white supremacy. Now, white people do not get to bitch about discrimination. You have never been discriminated against. And this goes for white Christians too, because they, for some reason, tend to think that they are being targeted, and no one is targeting you. This makes no sense to me. Why you would, my guess is they want to just pull the sympathy card. And there's nothing to sympathize about. You guys have been persecuting others for years. And I'm sorry, white people were born with silver spoons in their mouths. There is no debating that. Another thing I want to bring up is why Antifa and the Black Lives Matter movement are not anything like white supremacists. Why? Well, for one, they've never killed anybody. And another thing is, I guess they've broken a couple windows, which, according to Orange Hitler, President Man-Baby, is on par with slaughtering thousands, such as the white supremacists have. And another thing we can bring up here is that white supremacist groups are the biggest terrorist threat in this country right now. There's no getting around that. They are the biggest threat to all of us. Muslims make maybe 3% of the terrorist rate. And don't be wrong, terrorism is a horrible thing. Anyone who has lost their life to terrorism, I sincerely sympathize with you. That it is horrible. And another thing I want to bring up here is proud Americans. Now, we all know it's not too good to be so full of yourself that you think your shit do not stink. But we have what are called Americans that tend to think patriotism is the same as nationalism. Now, patriotism is, in general, loving your country and wanting everyone in it to be treated equally and have the same rights, and they want everyone to live freely and happily as possible. Nationalist is basically, I am better than you because I was born here. And to be honest, is there anything really in American history worth being proud of? The founding of this country is responsible for the slaughtering of 100 million natives and around 50,000 Africans, not to mention enslavement and what all they had to go through. For another 100 years, they still didn't have any rights. And then this is going to bring me to the last subject, which is immigration. And unless you are Native American, and have at least 25% substantial amount in you, I really do not want to hear a fucking thing you have to say about immigration. You have no right to talk at all. And we are all illegal. All of us. We are all anchor babies. None of us are rightfully born. And what I find absolutely just fucking repulsive about this is that you hate these undocumented immigrants who have done nothing to you. Absolutely nothing. Because Orange Hitler President Man Baby says they're doing things that they obviously are not, or else we would really be hearing about them. They want so little. So little. And, this goes again for you white Christian people. What fine Christians you are. You must make Jesus proud. Just shitting on the poor. So, I'm going to end this with a quote. I think George Carlin said it best. To be a proud American, you got to be uneducated. Because there ain't nothing in American history worth being proud of. Peace.